Hello, my name is Mark Lecoq, also known as Bob Clark. I am the author of the book, The Science of Transformation. In reality, I should rather introduce myself as the messenger. I am indeed the scribe, not the inventor, of this wonderful science that I have been asked to disclose. You do not need to be a believer, or even spiritually advanced, to understand and acquire this remarkable teaching that can change your life beyond your wildest dreams. As you will see, this science is unique, ancient, sacred, and powerful. It is so powerful that it allows you to reclaim your lost powers. First glance, but they are very real and applicable, provided you want them to be. So, like you, I am embarking on a wonderful adventure that transcends the limits of the mind. I must admit that I had to step outside my comfort zone and put in countless hours to transcribe this amazing science, which should become your most powerful spiritual tool. I am not a YouTube influencer. In principle, I should be living a quiet, retired life. But then this teaching came upon me, a bit like lightning striking suddenly from a blue sky. When you read this book, or rather, your book, it should become your lifelong companion. It is a rare, precious, ancient, and sacred teaching that you cannot even begin to imagine. However, this knowledge is not for everyone. I must warn you that what I am revealing here is not for everyone. Even though the content of this book has the power to transform your life beyond anything you can imagine, I want to be frank and direct. Unlike most authors of personal development books, I would advise you not to buy this book, The Science of Transformation, for the following reasons. If you are satisfied with your life as it is today and you have no desire to become more conscious, to remember who you really are, to step outside your comfort zone shaped by the media and the system that runs this planet, or if you're afraid of the unknown, then move on. If you have not yet been sufficiently tested by life and collective hypnosis in this world suits you perfectly and satisfies your fabricated ego, this teaching will not be for you, because sooner or later you will have to shake off your lethargy. If you do not have that inner rage to do away with the false being you call your personality, leave this video. If you do not thirst to know the secrets of yourself and your ability to become much more than you think you are, continue to waste your time and energy surfing the internet in search of the easy way out. However, I would like to point out that this science is neither religious, nor New Age, nor philosophical. It is the first science to have been taught by the great Egyptian Thoth. I will not dwell on the origins of this science as it is described in the book. What you need to know about it is very simple. Thoth is said to have passed on his knowledge to priests and his spiritual heirs. He taught them agriculture, science, and magic. I know that many of you will foolishly argue that all this is mythology. I am happy to leave them in their closed-mindedness because this teaching is not intended for them. I would also like to take this opportunity to say to those who do not feel concerned by this video, or who have a deliberately rebellious spirit, that there is no need to leave comments of denial or refutal. In my humble opinion, they will find other channels that are more in line with their ideas and thoughts. If you are still here listening to me at this point in the video, I say to you, well done. I congratulate you, because now we are among ourselves. The curious, the trolls, the lazy, the procrastinators, the bland, insubstantial, and undeserving have already left this video, and that's fine. I really don't want these casual surfers idly wandering around the internet to hear the important part of what I have to say. I'm not here to sell you coaching or convince you of anything. I'm here as the scribe of a lost science that is primarily intended for you. Yes, you, not the world's leaders who have known and applied this science to your detriment for eons. I am here to convey the essential, the existence of this wonderful science of transformation. You are certainly here to receive an important gift, a teaching capable of changing your life beyond what you can imagine. You have been hoping to feel better for years. You have been feeling like you are dragging yourself through life for years. You feel like you are suffering from a latent, inexpressible, yet chronic injustice. You feel that this world does not live up to your aspirations. Let me answer you right away. This is normal in the type of system we live in, and it is even intentional. It is not only the cycle of rebirth that imposes this on you, and this is for a simple reason that will surprise you because no one has explained it to you until now, and those who know remain silent. Yes, there is one main reason for the catastrophic state of our humanity. The science of transformation will provide you with the answers to the questions you ask yourself about the world in which you live. Before I give you this main reason, which escapes our contemporaries, I advise you to relax and pay close attention. You may even be shocked if you immediately grasp the depth and power of the truth I am about to reveal to you about this reason that explains why the world is in such a bad state. I too was like you, tossed about in this world until this science of transformation entered my life quite unexpectedly and revealed to me the main reason why things are going wrong in this world. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy a cup of tea, because what follows may well surprise you. If this world is in such a bad state, it is because the teaching of the main science for ensuring the survival of humanity in harmony with the universe has been taken away from mankind. Over the centuries, priests, the custodians of the highly valuable teachings of the Great Thoth, have been led astray and then gradually hidden away. We have thus inherited religions with limited, contradictory, and incomprehensible knowledge that divides even the most brilliant minds. And then there was the elite who jealously guarded these other powers taught by the science of transformation from generation to generation. You will find plenty of information about these lineages on the internet, even if some of the content seems to be inspired by conspiracy theories. Like many people, I was searching for spirituality. I fell into almost every trap set for those seeking to know themselves better and live better lives. Even though I had received and learned a great deal spiritually, accompanied by very intense personal experiences, I was missing the essential. The day I inherited this science of transformation, my view of the world changed. My doubts turned into certainties, and my intuitions into confirmations. For me, the change was a profound inner transformation. I can only wish for you to experience such a transformation. You have access to this extraordinary teaching for the price of a single novel. I will now reveal another truth that should reassure you. The science of transformation is a very accessible tool for life. Every day, you will need to devote a few minutes to putting into practice the precepts and exercises it contains. Everything this science can bring you is not just a promise, it is a gift from the universe, the results of which you can verify for yourself. When you master this wonderful science, the following will happen. You will no longer have any excuse for not accessing what is rightfully yours. You will no longer be able to blame external factors or others for what happens to you. By applying the precepts of the science of transformation and working on yourself a little, you will be able to regain your lost powers. I say regain and not acquire.
Note the difference. Your soul and your subconscious know them very well. It is simply the obscuring effect of your education, your environment, and general hypnosis that has prevented you from using these powers over time. You will see that everything in this book is relatively simple. If a precept is valid, it should be able to be expressed in a few sentences. If the teaching is genuine, it should be able to be taught to everyone and fit into a modest book. If you remove the explanations, you can remove half the pages. Obviously, without this popularization, it will be impossible for you to reactivate the neurons necessary to receive this information, which will enable you to achieve the desired results. When I was young, we were taught that neurons died and were not renewed. Recent discoveries on neuroplasticity prove the opposite.
I am here to explain to you the riches contained in this book. I would like to point out that I am only the messenger, the scribe. It is up to you to become the owner of this lost teaching. Now, let us move on a little further. Listen carefully, because what I am about to explain to you is of paramount importance. The teaching of the science of transformation is unprecedented, but simple. That is why I would like to warn you against this apparent simplicity. This simplicity could mislead you and lead you to think that you can skip or even underestimate certain lessons. In fact, all these lessons, especially the powers, work in synergy. One power acquired reinforces another, and so on. This is a unique feature of this teaching that exists nowhere else. You will therefore need to put all the lessons into practice in order to understand their subtleties. Then, there will come a time when your understanding will grow. Your field of consciousness will expand, making you much more lucid and clear-sighted about the events of this world. You will no longer see the world in the same way. You will feel as if you have grown in your heart, in your soul, in your whole being. It is a magnificent and beautiful progressive experience that is opening up to you.
I will stop here with the benefits that this science of transformation can bring you. The ball is now in your court. It is up to you to grasp this sacred science to profoundly change your life. As far as I am concerned, I have done my part. I was woken up at 4 a.m. to finalize this video that was so important to me. Knowledge and understanding come with the responsibility and obligation to take care of others and yourself. I am doing my best to share this knowledge from the great Thoth, but it is up to you to use it for your greater good. Now is the perfect time for you to start afresh on a solid foundation and reclaim your powers. Transform your life today. Don't let others take what is rightfully yours.
The Science of Transformation is available in French and English. For less than £10, you can also get the Kindle digital version, which is very well designed and professional, with all the illustrations clearly visible. The paperback is also deliberately affordable. It has also been professionally designed and has received my utmost attention. I have included all the links at the bottom of the video, including the website. Don't subscribe to stay informed and leave a like to encourage more videos about powers. Leave a comment to support this channel. Thank you.